Okay, this problem, the objective is still the same. The objective is to solve for x, get x by itself. But there's one problem. There's some fractions involved. So the first thing we want to do is change this mixed number to improper fraction. It's easier to deal with that way. So negative 3 over 4x plus 1 1/3 becomes a improper fraction by first multiplying the whole number by the denominator, which is 3, and then adding the numerator, which is 4. So our improper fraction becomes 4 over 3 equals 2. Now that I have regular fractions inside my equation, the next thing I want to do is multiply my entire equation by a number that's going to help me cancel out 4 and 3. That means pick a number that 4 and 3 both can divide into evenly. The first number that comes to my mind is 12. So essentially what you're doing is you're going to take each term in the equation and multiply it by 12. So I'm going to have negative 3 over 4 x multiplied by 12. I'm going to have 12 multiplied by 4 over 3. And I'm also going to multiply 12 by 2. So as you can see, what I did was I distributed the 12 to everything inside those parentheses that I made. So what happens here is make the whole number into a fraction so you can cancel. 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 12 3 times. Over here, 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 12 4 times. 12 times 2 is just 24. So now let's see what we have. Since I simplified the denominators that are both 1, all I have to do is multiply the numerators. 3 times negative 3 gives me negative 9x. Since I simplified 3 and 12, all I have to do is multiply my 4 and 4. And I get plus 16 equals 24. Now that that's all done, I can go back to solving the equation. My variable is already on the left, so now I want to move my numbers to the right. Since 16 is positive, I need to subtract it to get it to move to the other side. That's going to cancel, and I'll be left with negative 9x equals 24 and 16 are opposite signs. So we need to subtract and take the sign of the higher number. 24 is higher, so we're going to have a positive answer here, and it's going to be a positive 8. The next thing I need to do to get x by itself is to divide by negative 9 on both sides. Now remember, you have to divide by the negative 2 because you want x to be all by itself and positive. So a negative 9 divided by negative 9 leaves me with a positive 1. X equals 8 over negative 9.